Director's take addressing unapproved peripherals on console. That's not how you read these words, but I did my best. Can I get a clap? Thank you. Hey everyone, senior game producer Adam Macy and lead gameplay engineer Daniel Raza here, subbing in for Aegon this week. We're going to share some updates on fair play for console players in Overwatch 2 regarding the issue of unapproved peripherals. What are unapproved peripherals? Our goal is for Overwatch 2 to be a great experience no matter what platform you play on. The game feels best when matches are close and competitive, and they don't hit you with expected after you just sweat non-stop to try to get a win, and everyone plays on a level playing field. To help achieve this, we've tailored the game experience on console by adding console-specific features such as aim assist, which helps bridge the difference in precision of aim between a mouse and a controller. Unfortunately, some players on console have been using devices that allow them to use a mouse and a keyboard while tricking the console into thinking that the inputs are coming from a controller. While some use different peripherals for accessibility purposes, some players take advantage of aim assist while using peripherals that were never intended to benefit from this feature. For our purposes, we call these devices unapproved peripherals. Today, we're going to look at how we detect the use of unapproved peripherals and the actions we're going to take to level the playing field for all players. Give me 1 second, chat. I gotta moisturize my mouth. Good to go. And I'm gonna put chat on screen for a second, chat. Is this a W or an L? Really fast, chat. Silarker, W or L? W or L? That's a huge W. This one's a huge W. Absolutely huge. We haven't even been relying to the entire blog post. Reaction is overwhelmingly positive. Let's see what's up. Detecting unapproved peripherals. Figuring out which players are using unapproved peripherals has been a challenge for us to overcome. These devices are designed in such a way that consoles are unaware of them and often have anti-detection features designed to make them even more elusive to catch. Ooh. We have been carefully studying these devices to ensure we have high confidence in our ability to detect who is using them. While we won't go into specific detail on exactly how we detect these devices, smart. We can say that our detection has already been in place for multiple seasons, passively gathering data for us to analyze. Oh my god. Now that we have gathered the data we need, we will ban everyone. I'm joking. We can finally talk about how we plan to ban everyone. To deal with the use of unapproved peripherals. Based on our data from the past seasons, usage of unapproved peripherals is highly apparent in high-ranked play, typically at Grandmaster or Champion rank being the highest, while usage of unapproved peripherals between Bronze and Platinum ranks was very rare. For this season, the actions we take will be primarily targeted to help ensure fair play at higher ranks. A quick disclaimer on users with accessibility needs. It is important to us that Overwatch 2 be accessible to as many players as possible, and we want to recognize that for a few players, the use of unapproved peripherals may be a necessary component of their controller setup. We have done our utmost to ensure that players with accessibility needs will be less likely to trigger our detection. If a player with accessibility needs is detected, we have tailored our actions so that these players will be able to continue playing Overwatch 2. Removing unapproved peripherals from competitive play. Starting in Season 11, players who are detected using an unapproved peripheral on console will be actioned in 2 phases. The first time a player is detected, they will be restricted from competitive on console for 1 week. Players will still have access to quick play during this time, and if they cease using the unapproved peripheral, the restriction will eventually expire and they will be able to resume playing competitive. However, if the use of the unapproved peripheral continues, not only will the player be restricted from competitive on console, but they will be forced to play with other mouse and keyboard players when playing in quick play for the entire season. Wait, so you might actually be having huge queue times too then, because you're just waiting for... Wait. Ximming queue. For first time here. Additionally, these players will no longer have access to the aim assist feature. They are welcome to continue playing Overwatch 2, but they will be playing against players who use a similar control setup to their own. Taking immediate action. What about the use of unapproved peripherals before Season 11? Over the next few weeks, there will be permanent account bans. Wait. Let me make... This isn't bold. Do you see this? Is this in bold? Is this bold? It is a little bit bolded. Just a little bit, right? Oh my god, just a little bit. Okay, let me make this sound very professional. What about the use of unapproved peripherals before Season 11? Over the next few weeks, there will be permanent account bans against players who are the most severe abusers of unapproved peripherals. These actions will be targeted towards high-ranked players who have been reported by others and who our data clearly shows are using an unapproved peripheral. A reminder that per our usual Blizzard in-game code of conduct, automating any facet of the game or engaging in any activity that grants an unfair advantage is considered cheating. For console players using these unapproved peripherals who do not want their account banned, the only way to evade these bans is to cease using an unapproved peripheral right now. There will be no other warnings. I repeat, for console players using these unapproved peripherals who... Wait, for people in the back. Test. For people in the back. For console players using these unapproved peripherals who do not want their account banned, the only way to evade these bans is to cease using an unapproved peripheral right now. I repeat, right now. There will be no other warnings. The future of mouse and keyboard for console. We recognize that many players use unapproved peripherals to enable input devices they simply prefer overall. What the... So, we have started... Anyway, we have started discussing whether we can add official mouse and keyboard support to... Support to consoles in a way that doesn't give these players an unfair advantage. Hashtag ad. Maybe I gotta get myself an antivirus ad. Maybe I gotta do that. Supporting your PC. So, we have started discussing whether we can add official mouse and keyboard support to consoles in a way that doesn't give these players an unfair advantage over their controller counterparts. Right now, for competitive, console players play in a separate pool from PC. So, in order to allow console players who would like to use a mouse and keyboard legitimately, we would make sure they would be able to play in competitive matches only with the other mouse and keyboard users and without the benefit of aim assist. Sorry about that. Final thoughts. We're committed to making Overwatch 2 a fair game for everyone, regardless of what platform you play on or the input device you choose to use. These changes are a step in the direction of leveling the playing field for all players. We continue to evolve our detection and actions against unapproved peripherals and other means of unfair play. Keep an eye out for our efforts keep an eye out for how our efforts are progressing in the future Defense Matrix updates. Thanks for reading, and let's make a great game.